Trojan family, what's up, man? USCJ here. It's the top of the morning, man. It's the top of the morning. Happy Friday to everybody. I hope everybody's getting ready to get up, get out, make some things happen this morning, man. Listen, you guys hit me in the comment section about this one, man. We got to talk about Malachi, man. We got to talk about all the news that's been surfacing around with Malachi, man. We got to talk about this. And you guys hit me in the comment section about this, and it's very interesting. But before we address that, I just want to touch on a couple of little news and note items. And one is, I'm sure you guys probably heard it. The new roster came out, and Maximum Gibbs, big guy, man. Maximum Gibbs and the punter, they're no longer on the roster. But you guys know, we know, those who follow USC very closely, after the spring, we know that Maximum Gibbs, you know, he was kind of, nowhere to be found, and all of us still don't have any real answers as to what exactly is happening with Maximum Gibbs. Who is Maximum Gibbs? You guys don't know. He's out of St. John Bosco, big guy, 6'7". He came in like a 6'7", 300 and, well, actually 6'7", like 400 pounds, and then he ended up losing about 30 pounds, so he was 6'7", 370 pounds. Huge guy, man. Offensive tackle, man, out of St. John Bosco, local guy, everybody on the team seems like they started really loving him. He was picking up some momentum. It appeared to be that he actually worked his way in as the number 2 spot, as the guard spot. So I'm not really sure what happened with Maximum Gibbs. And this guy was recruited by everybody, all the big boys, man, Alabama, Florida, Texas A&M, of course, USC. I mean, he was recruited by all the big guys. So what happened to Maximum Gibbs, I have no idea, man. And, it kind of hurts because I like Maximum Gibbs, and I think that's a blow to our depth. Of course, we got Cooper Lovelace that came in, but I'm really not sure was it a dispute? Was he just dissatisfied? I'm not sure what happened with Maximum Gibbs. We're yet to hear on that. So hopefully we get ready to hear something on that pretty soon, but he's no longer on the roster. Him and the punter, they're no longer on the roster. New roster came out. And we know that because of the media day, everything that's taking place. So you guys hit me in the comment section. You guys tell me what you think about that. Maximum Gibbs no longer on the team, man. Like, share, subscribe, USCJ32 on Instagram, USCJ32 on Twitter. Now, we got to talk about this Malachi thing. It's surfacing, and I kind of ignored it. I said I wasn't going to address it. I kind of ignored it, but I kind of listened to Scott Schrader this morning. Scott Schrader this morning put out a tweet this morning, and he kind of made reference to the NIL. He kind of made reference to how the NIL is going and what the reality of the NIL. And you guys know USCJ has been bringing this to you several times, man. I've been talking to you about this NIL stuff. Is it a real thing? And so we got some guys in the comment section. We got some that agree that it's a real thing. Some that don't agree that we don't have to pay the players. We don't have to do this. I'm gonna lay out a foundation for you. I'm going to tell you some things that I feel like that the reason Malachi is not going. But I want to talk about NIL as it relates to it being real. And I've been sounding the alarm on this thing. And I told you guys a while back, I said, money talks. I told you guys, money talks. And I told you guys, if you come from an area, man, you grow up in an area and you come, maybe a single parent household or whatever, and the parent may not be doing the best that they can. I mean, they're doing the best that they can, but they're not financially fit like other households, maybe people out in the valley or whatever the case may be. You're going to have people that are going to jump after these deals. And I'm not saying Malachi's in this. I'm just kind of giving you an understanding. You're going to have people that are going to jump out for these deals. They're not going to look at the football play, the football move, opposed to the money move. They're not going to look at it from the perspective that we're looking at it. Because, I mean, you got to understand, money talks. And if you have a parent that's in the situation, that's in a dire situation as far as it relates to money, and you're able to help that parent. No child wants to see their kids, their parents suffer. No child wants to see that. And if they see a way out, if they see a way that they can contribute to be a better, to help their parent, you're gonna jump for that move and then still be able to play the game that you love. Some are gonna do that. Some are gonna make those moves, but then you're gonna have some that make the football moves. You got everybody's character, everybody's position is different. And you remember the guy from Florida who signed with Deion Sanders. His parent apparently his mom was in a 3-bedroom apartment, and you remember when Jimbo Fisher accused him of Nick Saban. I'm sorry, Nick Saban accused Deion Sanders for tampering or whatever the case may be. But he said, I never took money from Deion. I never even had the opportunity to get money from Deion. Deion never offered me money. This was basically a football decision. So you're going to have some kids that recognize the football decision. You're going to have some kids that realize that, yeah, this is a good move for me as it relates to coaching. And here's where I think the rubber meets the road. I don't think Jimbo Fisher is a good developer of quarterbacks. When Kellen Mond was up there at Texas A&M, I don't think he brought out the best in Kellen Mond. And Kellen Mond was a heck of an athlete. That's number one. The reason why I don't think that Malachi is going anywhere. That's the number one. I don't think Jimbo Fisher is a good developer of quarterback. I think number two, Lincoln Riley is a developer of all developers. You had Kyler Murray, you had Baker Mayfield, you had Jalen Hurts, you have all these quarterbacks that flock to him and that develop as quarterbacks, and as a result, they're in the NFL. I think number three, I think the reason that he won't go is because Lincoln Riley is the best play caller in college football, hands down. Everybody knows that. Everything that Malachi does, it fits well with Lincoln Riley's system. I think we're good as it relates to that. Number three, I think that he already has an NIL deal here. This is another reason why I think that he won't go to Texas A&M. If you guys remember, he signed with it's the H.W. Wood Group. It's a barbecue. It's called Slab BBQ. It's a barbecue franchise. I guess they have 13 locations in the California area. And Malachi signed with them, and he already has an NIL deal. I think he's doing more of a Zachariah Branch thing, that's taking just a trip, and he's just kind of filling the situation out. But I don't think he's going to sign. I don't think he's going to do anything with Texas A&M. And so I think we're safe in that area. And I want you guys to remember. Do you remember an article that came out with Malachi when he talks about all these guys throwing money at you, this and this and that? And he basically kind of made reference to this Lincoln. He said Lincoln didn't do it that way. He said Lincoln went about it the right way. You guys remember that article I brought to you guys a while back? He said Lincoln did it the right way. And so I think it's safe to say that Malachi has his head screwed on right. I think he's doing more so. I don't like it. Hey, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't like it. I think we need to be focused. I think he needs to be focusing on USC. I think he needs to be focusing on getting these offensive linemen, because I just think this can be somewhat of a distraction, especially when we just got a big-time offensive lineman, Swaden from Oregon. I just think this can be a major distraction. I think it could be a major problem as it relates to all the guys that we're trying to attract. We're trying to get Eleni Noah. I think we're trying to get him. I think this could be a distraction. I don't think we need no extra activity taking place as it relates to us trying to get other players, man. So you guys hit me in the comment section. You guys tell me what you think. So I think there's several factors that's going to keep Malachi here, and I just don't see it happening. But is the NIL real? Yes, it's absolutely real. And so I listened to Scott Schrader this morning. He put out a tweet, and he talked about how real the NIL is. And here's the ironic thing. I just watched him with a video with him, Spencer Harris, the guy over State Out, and how the guy for State Out he said absolutely nothing as relates to NIL and the collective. I mean, they don't have anything in place. And so, Scott, when he was interviewing the guy from State Out, really didn't bring that aspect of it out. However, I seen him this morning on Twitter talking about is Malachi leaving and this and this and that. This is not verbatim, but he basically said USC doesn't have anything in place. Yours truly, USCJ's been telling you this for a long time. And Scott confessed it this morning. He said USC really doesn't have anything in place. He said the NIL is real. I've been trying to tell you guys this. This is not we don't have a collective. Stayed Out is not a collective. Stayed Out is just a company that helps seek after NIL deals, and it supposedly help you show you tips on how to manage your money and show you tips on how to do whatever, taxes or whatever. But we don't have anything in place as it relates to NIL. USC has absolutely nothing. And Scott went on to say, that Texas has this collective, different schools have this. You know, he went on down the list. And this is what USCJ has been trying to tell you for a while now. I've been trying to bring it to you for a while. And because I read this stuff, I read the articles, I look at the information. And so, man, listen, you guys hit me in the comment section. You guys tell me what you think about this. Do you feel comfortable with Malachi taking his visit over to Texas A&M? I feel like I don't like it, but I don't feel like he's going anywhere. I think we're in good hands with Lincoln Riley and the relationship. I think Malachi loves the West Coast. I think he loves USC. He has his own NIL deal going on right now, and I think he's looking at it from the long-term future. So I want you guys to be comforted in that aspect of it and understand that, listen, but it will be others that will take those deals. I think it will be others that take those deals. So I said that to say that we need to have some things in order to make some things happen, in order to compete. Because like Scott said this morning, USC can't compete with that if they don't have anything in place. I totally agree, because I've been sounding the alarm on that. I've been saying that. So you guys hit me in the comment section. You tell me what you think about this, and then tell me what you think about Maximum Gibbs. How you feel about him not being there, man? I think that's a big body we could have used, and somebody that even if it's just for the scout team. I'm not saying he was a scout player. I think he was bigger than that. But you guys hit me in the comment section. You tell me what you think. I think he was at least second string. Tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe. USCJ32 on Twitter. Look, everybody have a blessed weekend. Fight on, fight on, fight on.